And we are broadcasting. So this year we've got Mr. Jeremiah Hill. Say hi, Jeremiah.
Hello.
And Alex English is in as well.
Hello.
You're live. And
Was Jared able to get on?
I think we're going to have some others as well coming in. Yeah, Jared was around, but he had to sort out his mobile phone or something.
Okay.
So
I get
this
the feeling he operates pretty much solely on his phone.
yeah. So this
That's
will
gotta be hard.
because I'm streaming the draft from my desktop. So it'll be a bit choppy, but it's decent enough. And I guess when Adam Silver comes out and announces the picks, I
Now
will
owns a prestigious
turn the
salon.
sound up and we can listen to it happen in real time and no Woj bombs.
Well, there are no Woj bombs. ESPN won't let them.
Yeah, although he has already said the top 6 picks online anyway, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I think Woj might be getting smoke screened.
By the NBA. So you were talking about Michael Porter Jr. just earlier before we started broadcasting.
I don't want to. I'd rather someone in front of me pick him, but and I'm sure he will be picked. Like he's worth like a speculative kind of pick, and like in the late teens. Like I'm just not putting that much stock in. I don't want to say that he absolutely sucks because he was back from injury for 2 games and he played like shit, but even if like he was just slightly getting back and he was not conditioned right, his instincts on defense weren't like he wasn't even trying to get in the right spot when you watch those games. And it's just like, does he not have defensive instincts? Because he really didn't have to play it in high school. You look at his high school stats, he shot quite a few threes for a high school player, but like you're basing that off of like 66 total shots that he made, if I'm not mistaken, or 66 attempts. So he gets hot. He's at like 48% from 3 in high school, but like it's not that many attempts. You could reasonably say like he's taller than everybody else. He's not getting guarded that hard by anybody because it's AAU and no one plays defense. So like, how good is he really? Like I comped him to Carmelo Anthony, but with even worse defense. Well, if he plays up to what he could be. And he doesn't have a post game.
NBA Draft.net have him going 14th to Denver.
Yeah, his stock is falling. If he starts falling, like he's a guy I'd want to draft and trade. I would want to keep him. Yeah. Somebody's going to believe. Same thing with Trae Young. I don't think Trae Young's that great.
I think Trae Young. I like him.
My hot take is that he goes second to Sacramento because Vivek wants Steph Curry 2.0 so bad.
It's hard to look at that stat line and not say like, oh, maybe they're like he's got to be at least okay kind of thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? But
his game isn't well rounded. Like he has a shot, but teams will play up on him tight, and he can't beat you off the dribble. He can't finish around the rim. Like I didn't think he'd be better off the ball.
I didn't think he did. I didn't think he did enough to punish teams with his passing because he is a really good passer. Like if someone's playing up on you like that, like his team wasn't that bad of a team. Like when you look at the stats from before, most of the players for Oklahoma came back, and like you add him, who's like the superstar scorer, and they didn't really improve at all.
No, so, it was all ISO. Like his usage percentage is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just always in his hands. So yeah,
and like,
I don't know.
Oh, geez.
You're right.
Like I don't know. I don't want Cleveland to draft Colin Sexton. Like I'm gonna go purely from fan guys that I don't want for Cleveland. Trae Young, Colin Sexton.
I don't like Colin Sexton.
I like watching him. I watched his highlight video and like it was like him going around the back for an alley-oop pass, and I'm just like, okay, like cool.
But better maybe.
Like, he made some layups that I could do. Like he is really athletic. Like he's athletic, but I don't know if he's like an above the rim kind of guy or not. I mean, because he's like he could dunk, but he's just like always like just barely over the rim. Like it's not like he's got like what Russell Westbrook athleticism. Yeah. And I'm not that impressed. I feel like he's got like almost like a Monte Ellis kind of feel to him because he's also small, just like Trae Young is. He's gonna get bullied on defense. I don't want them to pick Mikal Bridges. Simply,
I love that dude.
I don't think that he has the upside of a guy because Cleveland has to pick from a position of LeBron may or may not leave, right? So you just got to take the guy who will be not only be able to help immediately if he stays and they don't trade it, assuming, or if he leaves, then we want him to have the upside to potentially be at least like Kyrie kind of level, or maybe not even Kyrie, just like pretty good, you know? So my pick for them, if I was the GM, is Zaire Smith.
Interesting.
He's
kind of looks like Brandon Roy, but I don't think he'll ever be that good.
He's a nuclear athlete. He played out of position at Texas Tech. He played like center as 6'4", right? He's got a little bit limited ball handling skills, admittedly, but then look at the pre-draft criticisms of like Zach LaVine and Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Limited handle. If you're that athletic, your handle will come. Supposedly, intangible wise, he like loves basketball. It's all he talks about. And like that's a good sign, in my opinion, at least. I'm
a big fan of him. He's good.
Yeah, me too. I have a package ready to trade up for him, depending on where he goes, but I don't know. I don't know if they'll take that package after what I just said. I think he has slightly less than Russell Westbrook upside. But immediately for the Cavs, he could play defense on anybody because he's just that athletic, and it'd be awesome because like that team needs athleticism. We get run off the floor by every fucking team, except for LeBron.
You think he's going to be as good as Russell Westbrook?
Yeah, I mean that's a little much. Like, I'm a huge fan of him, but
if you compare him to Russell Westbrook as a freshman, Zaire Smith is younger, I think, than Westbrook was as a freshman, and he was better than Russell Westbrook as a freshman. So I'm looking at like potential growth and like matching that. And he's not a point guard, so I don't think he'll ever reach that passing upside. That's why I said less than Westbrook. But like for a wing or shooting guard, I mean, Klay Thompson, minus the like amazing shooting, like Klay Thompson on defense, plus like way more athletic and probably more of a slasher type.
Interesting. Yeah, like I haven't seen his ability to create. Like he seems more of an off the ball dude.
Yeah, I mean, like, right now for sure. I'm just betting on if the intangible things that I've read about him is true. Like he's crazy about basketball. He does nothing but learn. Like we don't know if he can create because he was playing center. You know what I mean? Like they never asked him to because he's too busy guarding 7-foot dudes and like moving. I forget which one of the center prospects. He just roasted him on defense, and I guess it was hilarious. I saw it on Reddit like a few months ago. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I think we need
Are they announcing all these freaking guys?
Yeah, they've never done this before, have they?
Dumb. Yeah. It's a way to kill time and add more ads to it. The suits aren't as dope as they were last year, though.
They're very toned down, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Boo. I want the suit with the Jordans.
We need to welcome Mr. Jared Montini to the podcast as well.
Can you guys hear me?
What's up?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
We can also hear all of your background noises.
That might be me.
I turned the draft on.
Oh, Wendell Carter's got the freaking Wakanda thing on. That's dope.
Yeah, man, that's so cool. Put on.
If one of these guys doesn't get drafted and doesn't stand up and do the Wakanda Forever thing, I'm gonna die.
I haven't seen that movie yet.
It's really good. I liked it.
I saw Jurassic Park the other day. That was shit.
Jay-Z.
Hello, D5ers.
What's up, man?
Hey.
What's up?
Wow, we got 5 GMs in the podcast.
Luka Doncic's girlfriend is hot. Or is that his mom?
That's his mom.
Whoa, nice. That's a suit. That's why you take him all day.
He stole my grandparents' curtains.
I was about to say, look at the couch.
Drew.
Aaron Holiday is. Some people really like him. Some people really don't like him that much.
I don't know. Like backup point guard, best case scenario.
Before we came on the air, me and Alex were lamenting, as we have done for probably several days now, the Kevin Durant trade.
I have weird opinions about it. Like, I think he could have got more for him. Yeah, I mean, like, you gotta admit, Kevin's situation kind of sucks. Like, he's over the cap. He can't do anything. None of his guys, like, the only guys that are tradable are the guys that have upside, and he's going to be able to just trade for weird guys because they're not high enough salary to actually make a move for a big dude. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, one thing I guess I can relate to is that he's never been able to trade Kevin Durant in 7 years of Dynasty 5, so fair enough. It's about time, isn't it? But it's just a shame he had to trade Kevin Durant to the best team in the Eastern Conference.
Isn't that usually how it goes? I mean, didn't you, Alex, didn't you acquire James Harden in a trade? Or
yeah, that was very early.
Yeah,
I took Andre Iguodala for James Harden.
Wow,
that's horrible.
Never forget.
Never.
It was like just before he went to Houston.
Right after he shit out in the finals.
I don't know. I guess.
Lonnie Walker's hair looks like a troll doll.
There was a British footballer in the 1990s who had a haircut like that, and the crowd chant was, "He's got a pineapple on his head." Kind of what it looks like a bit.
That's such an innocent chant.
Trae Young wearing?
He's wearing suit shorts, man.
looking like he just got out of an all boys school. Man.
Yeah.
Please tell me there's a ramp for this dude.
No, he's fucked.
He just falls.
Stay there forever.
There isn't one. Is that his mom?
They're just going to push him off the edge. Look, he's going.
Dude, look at his mom's neck muscles. That dude's going to be good. If that's what his mom's neck muscles look like, holy crap.
Is that how your scouting works, Jeremiah? You base it?
Yeah, how hot is their mom and how muscular does their mom look? That's my scouting strategy from now on. What kind of ad is this?
Welcome to British Adverts.
What's BT Sports?
British Telecom Sports.
Is that like a Hulu for sports thing over there?
I don't even know what Hulu is, but yeah, okay.
Hulu's like a subscription-based streaming service. But
BT's like a channel, right?
It's my internet service provider.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Phones and stuff.
All right, I'm getting pretty excited. There's like random Russian dude running around on this TV. We're watching British television.
Yeah. Let's get back to them. Jay-Z, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
I need to turn your volume up. Talking?
Hello. Testing 1, 2.
That's a bit better. There we go.
I can hear him pretty well.
Yeah.
So, Jay-Z, you're going to take Trae Young this year, yeah? Number 9?
It's definitely a point guard. I haven't.
There's no such thing as too many point guards.
Atlanta has not been able to get a good draft pick in like a good slot at least. Like they don't ever win the lottery. It sucks for them right now. Like what do you think about your roster? Like you can't even draft anybody, can you? Like you're full. Who are you gonna cut?
Yeah, it's I mean that's why I just updated my trade block. I wanna try to all in on next year if an offer comes in. I've got Miami's pick, which maybe can do something with that if they have a bad off season. So that's kind of my plan right now. I wanna all in on next year's draft with, let's say, 3 firsts or something, and try to nail that star. If I get lucky, I still need to not be 9th with my own pick, but that's the plan right now. So see how it goes.
Maybe
it can be bad this year. Who knows?
It's not the worst accusation to say you're bad at sucking. I guess that's good.
My worry is when I try to win games, we're gonna start losing, and then I'm not gonna have my picks or so. Like, I don't understand this team. Something's wrong with the sim.
Corrupted. It was kind of weird because last year you were last every single. It was me and you were at the bottom of the league. But this year, yeah, you were 9th. I don't get it.
It's been like that almost. I don't want to have a pity party right now, but we've ran one of the worst teams in the league over the last my tenure, really, and we have not. It has not translated to good stock in the draft. I don't know what it is. I guess the people like playing with each other, or maybe Atlanta is like something in the water, but it is not. I don't know.
You do have Lonzo Ball, who had a much better rookie year than I thought he would, even though I thought he was the better of the two between Fultz and Ball.
I mean, I'm hoping LA goes ham on free agency and retain him. I think that's going to look really good for him.
Right now, 15 assists a game.
Something, I don't know. Right now, I'm thinking. I mean, I was higher than Foxton. I assume most people. He was number 1 on my board last year. I thought he was going to. I think he's a freak.
Oh wow, interesting. Okay.
He's my only guy I'm looking at right now that I think can break out into like a perennial all-star. I mean, maybe Lonzo, if Lonzo could be that too, but
is there any worries similar to what I had for
hang on.
Smart that he might not develop a shot?
Let's just see what Adam Silver has.
Home of the Brooklyn Nets. To the fans here tonight and those watching around the world, thank you for your support. This past season was defined by countless unforgettable highlights.
How's he going to talk for a while?
Record number
I think he's just going to announce that they're on the clock. I don't think he's actually announcing a pick.
Yeah, no, I think it's just the intro.
I'm going to go grab another beer.
And he's putting Phoenix on the clock.
Oh, man, that's a good idea. I should have bought beer.
Yeah, it is a good idea. It's 12:30 p.m. here.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I went to sleep after I got back from work, so I could be a bit more awake.
So,
saying to the James K who dropped in earlier, and I was saying to him, I've got a sea shanty festival tomorrow. If you guys know what that is, it doesn't. Americans know what that is.
A sea shanty like you go to the ocean and then you hang out, kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I live on the sea, and
you live in like a real small town, don't you?
Yeah, I do now, and so yeah, it's just basically get drunk and sing sailor songs,
pirate songs.
Sing pirate songs for about 2 days.
We should do that in America. Holy crap, that's awesome.
Yeah, and it starts tomorrow night. So if I'm awake all night tonight, and then I'm up all night tomorrow night, and the night after, I'm just going to be absolutely destroyed.
You have kids too, right? Send them away to grandma's.
I do not have kids, thankfully.
Good.
All right, on the clock.
But if I had kids and they were ugly, I would drown them.
It's totally reasonable.
That's what we do here in England. Don't give a fuck about.
So I'm talking to this chick on Tinder, right? I matched with her. She probably doesn't know because she's asking me all these stupid questions. They're like, we matched like 1.5 years ago, and she fucking ghosted me. So I'm gonna ghost her back.
What do you mean ghost?
Like agreed to like meet up and then just didn't like ever confirm or anything. After that, just didn't say anything, and I'm like, okay. So I went on the date by myself, and I spent $80 on food.
Oh shit!
No, 85.
Wow.
Damn.
Hell yeah! Oh, food's expensive over here in America. We don't get it. Our healthcare, food, and cocaine. Those are the 3 expensive things over here in America.
Yeah, we have cheap cocaine in Canada.
Oh, dang it. I saw you guys legalized weed. That's pretty cool. Good job.
Good job.
I mean, it only took you way faster than America's going to do it because we're slow at everything.
Portugal did it, didn't they?
Well, they decriminalized. They didn't legalize.
That's all they have to do. I don't care if they. Ooh, Joshua Lawrence. Who's that?
Hey,
Josh Barber?
Frazier, bitches.
Hey, well,
Oh, Frazier. Thought you were black.
Oh, Walt Frazier is black, but no, not me.
well, the real Walt Frazier.
It's always funny to see what people look like. He looks like a young Jay Bilas, doesn't he? A little bit.
Jay Bilas.
There he is. He's on screen right now. He's presented you to everyone.
I'm just sitting here about to go get some food in like 5 minutes, but I wanted to hop in.
Don't podcast and drive. It's really dangerous.
I am parked.
That's dedication. Everybody else is just a casual D5er.
Sitting on my couch in my underpants.
So 233. I mean, okay, let's get everybody's opinion. Who's going number 1? Is it Ayton for everybody? Anybody think
Yeah.
I think that Luka Doncic goes to number 1. I think they've been smokescreening this whole time.
that
He
isn't
should
that-
go number 1.
I think so.
Anybody
Him
like
or Jaren Jackson?
Now, who are they wanting them to pick?
I don't know. I'm not a Suns fan, Dad.
Hey, your dad?
Yeah, he's like, who do they want him to pick? I'm like, I don't know. I know who I want the Cavs to pick. I don't really care what the Suns do. Like, here's the thing. I just don't want Luka to go to Sacramento.
Nah, I think they're taking Bagley. Pretty sure.
I hope so.
We're all Bagley. Mind you, I mean, yeah. Can Bagley rise above the ownership management quagmire that is Sacramento and still have a decent career?
I think he will.
I don't think Bagley could go to any team and have. I think he's got a lot of upside too. Like, it's really weird. There's like a lot of warts for the guys at the top.
Oh, Ayton.
Oh,
Hey.
did they announce it already? Oh, you're getting it before. Okay.
Oh,
No,
snap. My bad. I won't spoil it.
Yeah, don't spoil it. I have to turn around slightly to spoil it for myself.
Yeah, sorry.
Ayton seems like a guy who's in it for like just the money.
What?
Did Walt teleport to his freaking computer?
Nah, that's like an old ass picture of me about 100 pounds ago.
I have a picture of a monkey that I took at the zoo like 5 years ago as my profile picture.
I thought that was a selfie.
I am that hairy, you know.
Hang on. I'm going to do Adams's radio. Here he is.
With the first pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
Wow.
Adam Silver's been such a good commissioner. Almost as good as
Definitely.
Right. There we go. Surprises to nobody. Yeah, I do like DeAndre Ayton.
Is it bad that I'm such a stat guy that I don't know what some of these guys look like?
Yes.
That's horrible.
You what? Are you joking?
No, like they were doing an interview on ESPN last night with Mohamed Bamba. I thought it was DeAndre Ayton just because he was tall.
Not only does that make you a bad D5 GM, it makes you a bad person.
Hey, I mean, the one game that I watched full of DeAndre Ayton, he got
It was against
roasted.
Buffalo.
He got roasted by that forward in Buffalo, and I'm like, he can't guard in the modern NBA if that's the way he's going to play. I'm sure they're not going to show that highlight where he can't even chase that guy down.
But look at his offense, man.
I mean, that's fine, but he didn't bully Buffalo that much.
No, indeed, that's very true.
So I saw that game and I'm like, he's 5 for me. Like
What?
he's the 5th pro. I actually have my win the draft thing.
Oh yeah, I didn't update that. I was supposed to switch some stuff.
It locked today. I can't even change it now. I had a bunch of changes I wanted to make.
Me too.
Well, hopefully my things are messed up and it happens to work out for me.
Mm-hmm.
Why won't it let me get to my profile? I don't. Like
Yeah,
the website.
I gotta log in.
Well, like my profile literally won't show up. I have to literally go to one of the things and search for the word profile. Yeah, I have DeAndre Ayton at 5.
I have him at 4.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Detroit is going to take him. Do you think Detroit's going to take Aiden the number 1 in D5?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the worst. I mean, like he just needs a guy who gives him
good
some
at basketball.
Hope. Gives him, yeah. I mean, look at his team. Who's his best? Who's ever think his best player is?
He still has Mozgov or no?
No, he cut him. He cut him and Joakim Noah.
Oh, then.
Alec Burks is the highest ranked.
Oh, I gave him to him.
I used to have Alec Burks on my team. Start D5.
Like he's still paying for Randy Foye. Like, oh my gosh, we lowered him really bad. Like, look at his rating on Detroit, and then look at his rating on. Randy Foye didn't have a rating on Detroit. Never mind, I'm stupid. So ignore what I said.
I think this is the all-time worst.
Isn't Semi Ojeleye? Isn't he like literally the minute for minute worst player in the NBA?
No, he's just okay.
Oh, really?
I like it.
So I got a question for you guys. So I brought this up tried to bring it up for the last podcast. What are the 3 worst teams in real life that you don't want to see a draft prospect go to right now? Because I mean, Sacramento sounded like one of them.
Oh yeah.
Sacramento's the number 1 that I don't want them to go to.
The Knicks too. I don't want to go to the Knicks.
Yeah, I don't want them to go to the Knicks. I don't know enough about the coach in Brooklyn, but I saw a few players have success there, so I'm not too bad on them.
No, they have a good coach.
Oh.
Don't say it.
The Pelicans, maybe?
Nah, Pelicans.
Because they're not gonna. That player's not gonna get a chance to star, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
I'm talking just situation-wise.
Ooh, the Magic.
Coaching and organization management type stuff. Not so specific to players that are already there.
Yeah, the Magic. I wouldn't want to go in the Magic.
So far. Oh, never mind. Hold on. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Yeah.
Damn you.
Well, I mean, like you're on a delay because it's going across the ocean.
I bet if I found an illegal.
Everyone in Sacramento's war room looks confused.
Hang on.
They don't even know what they're doing.
This is going to be the big pick.
With the second pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Marvin Bagley III.
Good. All right.
Marvin Bagley. The last time you'll see him smile.
That means Detroit can take Luka, and it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the NBA draft lottery, right? I've been paying so much attention to our draft, I don't even know where fucking anybody's picking in the real one, except for Cleveland.
Atlanta's gonna take Luka, I think.
That's what. So far, Woj is 2 for 2.
Yeah, he definitely knew already.
I don't know if I want anyone.
If they want to trade down with the Trae Young and stuff, I might see something there.
I mean, if they really want Trae Young, but they have Dennis Schroeder. Like, he's not amazing, but he's not that bad.
I'm just saying because I saw they want Schroeder moved, but value wasn't good enough, and they were talking about trading down for Trae Young and letting someone else pick at 3 for the 2 reports I've been seeing.
Oh, so here's a tidbit for new GMs at least. Pay attention to the salary pages of various teams before you make offers to random free agents. They may have a change in situation that will lower their overall or limit their upside. Like I see a lot of like big contracts that went out to like, let's just like scroll down the random guys like shit like I can't even
Thank
think
you,
of
Jesus.
who's
What?
like Thaddeus. Thaddeus Young isn't a good example because he's actually good. Like Terrence Ross, like they gave him $13 million in D5, right? I mean, that's not a good contract. There's so many bad. Can we do the amnesty thing, Ian? Come on, we need to get some of these guys.
You never know.
Do it.
Might end up getting rolled out. You know what I think is a bad contract now is Glenn Robinson here. Because I was pissed off I didn't get to resign last season. But not now that the hard cap's coming in and there's that much money. I'm quite glad I didn't.
Oh yeah, I'm really glad that I'm in the position that I'm in terms of the cap. I mean, I've been trying to move this dead Ajinka money so I can make an offer for Antetokounmpo. I don't know if I'm the front runner to get him. I mean, I'm not really exciting of a location. I'm okay if I don't get him. I think my team offers some really interesting upside for him. I will say, from a basketball standpoint, and I'll fully admit this, that it might not make the most sense fit wise. I have a lot of non-shooters like Towns and Jokic. They're both like serviceable, but neither of them are like a Dirk or anything. You know what I mean? They could spread the floor. Evans certainly isn't.
Jokic can spread the floor.
Yeah, he can, but like, I don't think he's like a 39% shooter. I don't think. Like someone that you're really worried about shoot. Oh wow, he was a 39% shooter. Never mind.
Snap!
Yeah, baby.
Who's got
what?
Jeremiah, do you see what just happened?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's crazy. I like that.
For a good coach. Oh my god, he's gonna be so good.
Guys, wait. Oh, here he comes. Okay.
We're on the wrong hat.
Sounds like it's going to be juicy.
With the third pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Luka Doncic from Ljubljana, Slovenia, and Real Madrid.
Man, his mom's hot.
Slovenia is a beautiful country, by the way.
His mom looks just like Melania Trump. They're both from the same country.
Don't do it like that, Jesus.
Hey, man, she's married to the devil, but she's hot as hell, man.
Yeah.
That is true.
Do not want.
Hey, man, if she comes talk to me, I'll say hi. What's up?
Doncic could be the best player in the draft
of all time.
You mean is? No, not of all time. I mean, like, I look at him as like a combination of a few players. This is gonna sound like really lofty comp, but just play style, in terms of offense, not in terms of like grit and stuff. But Larry Bird. If you watch like the stupid, ridiculous passes he makes, it's the same kind of stupid, ridiculous passes that Larry Bird made. Now Larry Bird absolutely like sacrificed his body and like basically died by the time he was like 28. But like, he doesn't play like that. But those kind of passes and that skill that he has, that vision, really remind. Like, if you look at some like Larry Bird passing highlights, and then watch the Doncic. How do you say his name? Doncic.
Chich.
Yeah, that's how I say it.
Stinking Slovenians. Doncic, their passing highlights are like they look really similar, and also Manu Ginobili with the passes that he made. I read an article about one of his teammates, and Mike Budenholzer was one of the guys they interviewed, which was what the assistant coach for the Spurs at the time that Ginobili was playing with them. And he said Ginobili would make passes that no normal person would attempt. And like this little play that he had with Tony Parker, where like he would go up and over like diagonally and like throw the pass over the guy that was guarding him to Tony Parker cutting. He said he's tried to recreate that play with every different player on his team in Atlanta back when he was coaching them when they were good, and no one could make the pass.
Interesting.
Like Ginobili took a bench role, but he's the first ballot Hall of Famer in my opinion.
Yeah, I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Oh no, I dropped.
This chick doing the interviews is hot too. What's she up to?
She looks like she's about 6'8". I think she'd be a bit too tall for me.
I'm trying to raise me a basketball prodigy. Okay.
Have you got a kid?
No, unless she wants a part of it. She does look tall, doesn't she? She makes him look short. Sign her to a contract.
I think there's some Doncic pick to the Hawks. It's kind of interesting because he could become the centerpiece of a whole new, era for the Atlanta Hawks, couldn't he?
No, he's in Dallas. He got traded to Dallas.
Oh no!
Dallas traded their first round pick next year for it, and the 5th pick too.
Wow, really? That's a lot.
It's protected though. I don't know what the protection is. Probably top 3, maybe top 5.
I didn't realize that was happening.
Yeah, they did flash it, but I didn't see it. Didn't say anything.
I wonder who Atlanta takes at 5.
I wonder where
Trae Young. You think? What do you think? What if they're the team that really likes Michael Porter?
Wash said he might fall to 12 to the Clippers. Porter.
Good. I hope he does. As long as he has him.
So, there we go. And feature first with various protections, along with and the number 5 to Atlanta. Huh. Well, that should be interesting for Dallas now. They got DSJ, Doncic. Gonna be nice.
Did Dennis Smith do good? I didn't pay as much attention to the season as I should have this year.
Mark Cuban is going to be. Is this what you were talking about, Jeremiah? I think you were talking about how somebody was going to take over from Dirk in Dallas. Were you talking about Doncic?
No.
Probably that's what Mark Cuban is thinking. That Doncic is going to be the natural successor to Dirk Nowitzki, right?
I think Luka Doncic plays point guard most of the time, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's like the anti Ben Simmons kind of like big point guard guy.
Yeah, he's 6'8".
Yeah, and he's got that passing ability. Like, you don't want the ball not in his hands. I think that Harrison Barnes plays a lot better off of him. I think Dennis Smith probably can do a pretty good job off of him as well. And he's also a secondary ball handler for him, which is something that a lot of people were saying was important for Doncic to start off because of the speed of the game and all that. So he has a secondary ball handler with him. Like, that's a good spot. And he's good. There's a chance that, not in the West, but like in the East, that team with like an old Dirk just shooting spot ups, that team might make the playoffs. Plus, you could see them making moves like trading Noel for a late pick and maybe grabbing up like a sleeper guy like DJ Hogg or something like that, just to like come in there and just be good. Who knows?
Interesting.
Because we all know they don't like Noel. There's other teams that for sure still like him.
Nerlens, really?
Didn't he like only play like 10 minutes a game for them? Like Nerlens, Noel.
He sucks.
Does he though? Like, I don't think he does. I think that he
I think talent-wise he sucks.
Wow, NBADraft.com or .net just crashed on me. I wonder if the site just broke.
Oh, hang on, here's silver again. So it's going to be.
With the 4th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Jaren Jackson Jr.
Good pick. Good pick by them.
Yeah, I like this kid.
Oh, wow. I think it's crazy the best 2 players in this draft didn't go 1-2.
And who do you consider to be the best?
Jaren Jackson and Luka Doncic.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
So
Jaren Jackson, if he not attitude-wise, but think Kevin Garnett with a 3-point shot. That kind of defensive potential and then range out to the 3-point shot.
He kind of reminds me of Sean Kemp a bit.
Ooh, okay.
He's just very fluid and quick, and yeah.
Here's how deep my scouting for Jaren Jackson went for no reason. No reason.
They just compared Jaren Jackson to Joakim Noah.
Okay, they got kind of a weird release. I guess that would be okay. Joakim Noah, a lot of people don't realize, Joakim Noah, he might be a Hall of Fame level guy defensively. If you look at Dennis Rodman kind of Hall of Fame class, I also firmly sit in the camp that almost every player for Minnesota got worse on defense under Coach Tibbs. I think people are underrating the defensive excellency of Kevin Garnett for Boston when he was in Boston and Joakim Noah and Luol Deng when he was in Chicago in terms of him being a quote-unquote defensive mastermind. A defensive mastermind doesn't let that many 3-point shots go in. Sorry. Especially when they have that much defensive talent on their team.
Yeah.
People talk shit about freaking Cat being bad on defense. He projected to be at least pretty good on defense. I don't see why he's just blah on defense. It doesn't make any sense.
So who do we think Scal takes at number 3?
Scal? DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
I think Luka or Jaren goes first to Detroit, and I think that Jaren Jackson or Luka goes second to San Antonio. George Gervin seems like a pretty spot on GM. He's doing work with that squad. He's leveraging those players for assets. He's doing everything I wanted JR to do.
He even won the lottery.
Yeah, he told me he wants Jackson, Ayton, or Doncic. He wouldn't trade down to 4 because of that. He didn't want to miss out on them.
Who's that? Gervin.
Gervin. Yeah.
Oh wow. I wonder who's
3-way.
I wonder who's got on at 12.
Yeah, he wouldn't show me that pick either.
Hey, I tried to trade down. I tried to trade down to New Orleans for second rounder or the 26 and one of those random second rounders. I think did I talk to you, Jared, about trading down for one of your late picks in the second?
I'm not sure.
I don't know if I did or not, but hey, that's on the table. If you want to move up, depending on who's available at 23, I don't know how deep you've gone in your scouting. I know when I had a top pick and a really bunch of late picks, I was pretty deep in scouting.
I scouted deep last year because I only had a late pick, but not as much this year. I was focusing on 4 and 5 or pick 4.
Okay, who do you like?
Hold on, let me get to my draft board real quick. Win the draft. Well, I like Bamba, but I just saw what team he might go to, and I don't know if I'm going to take him now.
All right. And the next pick's about to be out there, baby. Jaren Jackson, that. He is also he's another one of those guys that could come in and contribute immediately on the defensive end, and you just kind of hope his offense catches up. So he's good for Memphis if they're trying to get back in the playoffs this year, in my opinion.
Let me do the full screen.
Oh, absolutely. Hit it up.
In the 2018 NBA Draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Trae Young
oh my God.
of Oklahoma.
Wait, so he's going to the Hawks, right?
Yeah, he's going to Atlanta.
Atlanta, what a bunch of idiots.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either, unless they're trading him somehow as well.
No, I don't want Bamba to go to Orlando.
I like his mini-me. That's dope. That's not his kid, is it? Or is that his little brother?
I hope it's not his kid.
Is that his sister?
Wow.
He's wearing shorts, man. Come on. You don't draft a guy wearing shorts. He should have gone undrafted just to teach him a lesson in style. He looks like he got back from a boating trip just now and threw a blazer on.
Looks like Oliver Twist. Oh, shit. Where's come on? I need those little shorts. Gosh. What the fuck is up with those shorts, bro?
They always show the highlight of him versus the albino guy. Every time. That guy's actually a pretty good ball player, too. I think he'd be good in Europe, that albino dude. I watched that game. I'm going to grab that beer. I'll be right back.
You play for, like, West Virginia? No. Or Kansas State? I can't remember. Yeah. I don't know who is high on Trae Young. It's just, well, obviously the Hawks, but I mean, yeah, I think he's either going to have to be the focal point of your entire team, or, you know, he's just going to be a bench player.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see, how does he play off the ball?
Oh, yeah, he can't.
Who's that?
Trae Young.
He can play off the ball. I mean, as good as like Steph Curry plays off the ball, it might not be the guy that you want. Like, you don't want him to play off the ball. It kind of eliminates some of his benefits. I look at him as like a guy, if he's a success. Okay, let's say that like he does good. All right, stop comparing him to Steph Curry. Steph Curry's faster, longer, and he's more athletic, has better tools. All right. Anyways, Trae Young, I feel like if he's a success, is like similar to Isaiah Thomas, where like he puts up numbers. He might even be able to get you in the playoffs. But like once he's in the playoffs and people start game planning for him on a nightly basis, he just becomes a target. So like if you draft that 39 to 36, I mean, hey.
I wonder which D5 GM is going to go for Trae Young.
That's a good question. I feel like we just talked a bunch of shit about it. I don't want to like talk crap about like the person who picks him.
Fair enough.
But if we look at like a lot of guys in D5 like to play for fit. I like to sometimes when I draft, I like to draft for fit with the team that they go to. Like if they have a spot, that means that they have a better chance of like getting playing time and like stock built. So if I did want to trade them, then like they'd have stock quicker. I wouldn't have to wait as long. Almost like I could see Brooklyn going for him. They don't have a point guard outside of Jeremy Lin, and I know he's not a long-term situation for him. Let's see. I mean, Oklahoma might like him a lot. I don't know. But they have Terry Rozier, and I just offered a trade for him, and he said no. So he's not a player for him. Utah already has
Fultz.
Do they still have him? Okay.
Yeah, he won't give him to me now because you guys rejected that trade. I tried getting that OKC pick too in that deal.
Oh, no way.
Sorry, Jared. That would have been good for you.
Man,
I know.
Utah has the best salary situation of anybody in this league.
Definitely.
Hang on, Silver's up again. It's got to be Bamba, right?
Made the sixth pick.
I believe Muhammad.
The sixth pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Mohamed Bamba.
There we go.
Now I'm not drafting him anymore. Probably not. I was thinking about it.
Hold on, let's look at Orlando's actual roster.
They gave so much money to Bismack Biyombo. That's done for now.
All right, so position. Let's sort. All
I
right,
got
so I got
Vucevic.
Peyton, Rashad Vaughn, Terrence Ross, John. Okay, blah blah blah. Centers: Nikola Vucevic. Wow.
I know.
Ooh. Yee. They can play. They can play. Jonathan Isaac. Wow, that's a front court. That's a busy.
It's a long front court.
Yeah.
If you're really excited about being a mediocre player, just go to Orlando. Like a whole collection of them.
Oh, I lucked out by not getting like Evan Fournier. Like I offered him a lot of money, and they're like, "Do you want to give him the max?" I'm like, "Well, no, I don't think he's that good." And they're like, "All right, we sign here again." I'm like, "Oh, all right."
When was that? That must have been a few years ago.
2, I think. Like, how far into his current deal is he? Yeah, 2 years. Here, I have a problem with the way that they do these like max contract offers that are stupid, make no damn sense. Like, nowhere in the not a lot of NBA players, especially guys on their first real contract, get these like max contract starting offers and then graduate down. That doesn't happen. We need to stop doing that. That's dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean
like look at Evan Fournier. He's at 21 million, 19 million, 17 million. That doesn't happen. We should make that a rule. Like it has to be going up unless it's like an old guy or like a random dude.
Talking about backloaded contracts?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, front-loaded.
Yeah, front-loaded contracts rarely happen. Like they happened with who signed Jeremy Lin after New York Knicks happened? Houston. Houston did the backloaded version of that. Like that doesn't happen often. So I think that we need to make it a thing, especially on a second contract. Like that first big extension, they never do that.
Yeah. It's kind of intelligent thing to do though, but yeah.
I will say this. I do like Bamba.
I love Bamba.
I mean, who is that? Atlanta?
That's Jared.
Jared?
Yeah.
I mean, if you like him, take him because he's got a spot on Orlando. Like Vucevic, if they have him play power forward, that'd be really interesting.
Doesn't Aaron Gordon play power forward?
No, Aaron Gordon plays small forward. That's when he started to actually get good.
Guys, my hot take on Mo Bamba is he is not in the mold of Rudy Gobert or Mutombo. He's in the mold of Giannis and Ingram.
Giannis?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be a point guard or anything, obviously, but I do think he's going to be a floor spacer on offense, and on defense, he's going to guard the perimeter.
He could guard the perimeter.
So you're thinking Willie Cauley-Stein with a better offensive projection?
Yes.
I don't know. Well, no, I don't.
Better.
I don't think he's anything like Willie Cauley-Stein. He's got the mobility of like.
I meant in terms of like defensive versatility. Because I'd put Willie Cauley-Stein on any player in the NBA except for like the real superstars. Like I'd put him on a point guard, wouldn't matter. He's really good on like doing that random like switching thing. He's just not strong enough to stay in the post and stuff.
Yeah, I think. That's the way I saw. Like once I saw the Celtics were interested in Bamba, I was thinking, well, why doesn't he fit their usual sort of player they go for? But I think it's because he is a kind of perimeter player, much more than people think. But we'll see anyway.
What pick does Boston have?
I'm sure Orlando
20-something, I think. 20.
I feel like they're going to wait and see before they make an offer for Bamba if they really think they need him. They do really need a legit like center, like shot blocking player on that team.
Yeah, it would be good to get a legit big man.
So what do you guys think LeBron's doing this offseason? I'm of the ilk, and this is not blind homerism. I think he's staying because he knows that he can't beat the Warriors next year anyway. So wherever he goes, they're not going to beat the Warriors.
You don't think if he goes to Houston, they'll beat him?
No, because they have to give up all of their depth, which is what made them good in the first place to get him.
True.
So I think he stays because A, he wants his kids to go to school where he went. B, he knows that essentially next year is kind of a lost cause regardless of where he goes. There's a couple teams that I could see him going to that would actually be able to compete with Golden State. Utah would be one of them, which I think would be really cool. But there's no rumors of that happening, so I don't think that's a realistic thing. But
I think he could go to the Lakers.
I don't see why. Like, a team is not good. Like, it's not like they're better than Kevin Love and George Hill. Really, realistically, unless they get like Kawhi and Paul George, in which case, yeah, go. I want to see LeBron James beat the Golden State Warriors. I don't care who he does it for. He already did it for us. As a basketball fan, I want to see him do good.
Oh. Oh. They're announcing the trade again.
No way. I knew that was going to happen.
Will it be a spoiler if you tell us, guys?
Yes, it's huge. I might have an erection. Wakanda forever. My dad's drunk and yelling.
So, did Cleveland trade their pick?
No, I don't even know why he's yelling yet. He's just... Oh, he sees the shawl that Wendell Carter has on.
Oh, right. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Oh, so Wendell Carter just got picked.
We have an early trade to announce.
Ooh, everybody in the stadium goes, oh, no way.
Third pick to the Dallas Mavericks for the draft rights to Trae Young, the 5th pick, and a future first-round pick.
I am so happy about that trade, dude. What? Dude.
Pick in the 2018 NBA draft.
Oh, Brooklyn.
Wendell Carter Jr.
Oh, I love that. That's so cool.
I like that freaking sweet-ass shawl he has on, man. He's from Georgia, Dad. My dad keeps saying Rasta like he's a Rastafarian or something.
Not Rasta.
Mild, innocent racism. Don't worry about it.
Surely, if he was a Rasta, he'd have dreads.
My dad loves Bob Marley, so that's why he says that, I think.
You guys think LiAngelo Ball will get drafted?
No.
No, I wouldn't draft him. I wouldn't draft him with your 2nd-round pick.
I bet he'll get drafted.
That's just me being nice to you because I should. Because it would punish your team.
Nobody's ever worn that.
Everyone keeps comparing Wendell Carter to Al Horford. I don't think he has the passing acumen, but like it's not the worst comp I've ever seen.
Yeah, they're comparing him to Boozer on this screen right here.
Imagine how good Wendell Carter would have been if Marvin Bagley had not been there.
He's like a young Boozer, because Carlos Boozer, when he got old, was not very quick or anything. But
Carlos Boozer was good though.
When he was on the Jazz,
you know what sucked about Carlos Boozer is that like when he actually did get good, like he was telling Cleveland like, yeah, I'm gonna totally resign, and then he didn't, and then like that was the year after he left that I think we went to the finals. Like if we had Carlos Boozer that year, we wouldn't have got swept by the Spurs.
Hot take.
Hot take.
Jeremiah,
we would not have gotten swept.
The Cavs are taking someone I don't think you're gonna like.
No, they're not. I'm watching it. I'm up to date as you are. I'll punch you in your face.
I wonder when Michael Porter Jr. get taken.
If Michael Porter Jr. gets taken by Cleveland, I'm gonna drive there tomorrow because I'm drinking now. I'm gonna call off work. I'm gonna walk up there. I'm gonna find the GM and I'm gonna punch him. I don't even know who our GM is anymore. We fired the last guy.
It's always
LeBron's
LeBron.
the GM.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna punch LeBron then, I guess, because he's stupid. Oh, they're gonna take Colin Sexton. If they take Colin Sexton, I'm punching him.
Oh,
that's the one that everyone rumored that LeBron liked. Oh, you remember Shabazz?
That's what Waj just tweeted.
Waj is douche.
No watch bombs.
If I was, oh my god, like, how do you have this many holes in your system that like everyone can just find shit out? Like, it's so stupid. Hi. Sorry, someone's outside of my window.
Yeah. Oh, you just got possessed by
my brother's girlfriend. Yeah, I banged her, whatever.
The fuck?
That's not even a joke.
I'm gonna throw this out there. Wendell Carter looks a lot like Damian Lillard.
A little bit. Oh, please don't do.
Ooh.
I'm gonna cry.
This next pick will be interesting.
Please take Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Please, please, please. Like, if you're gonna fuck up, at least not fuck up that bad.
Pick Zaire Smith.
Yeah, pick that guy. That's the one that we should pick. Idiots.
He's nasty.
Dude. I'm gonna do this win the draft thing, and if he does what I think he's gonna do, I'm gonna get hired by Cleveland, and I'm gonna fix their front office issues. I'm gonna walk in there. I'm gonna be like, Danny, listen to me, bro. And he's gonna say, don't call me Danny. I'm like, all right, Steven. Here's what's gonna happen. I demand max control. I get to do anything I want with this roster, no matter what. And he's gonna say, why would I? He's gonna say, why would I do that? You know what I'm gonna say? I'll do it for $40,000 a year. And he'll be like, all right, old. You get to be the GM of the Cavaliers. I'll walk around. I'll be wearing like Men's Warehouse suits. Sup? Like one day I'll show up to an interview wearing sweatpants because I couldn't afford a second suit. How's it going, guys? Why they got LeBron? Oh, please don't. God damn.
He's mad excited too.
Oh, they must have picked Michael Porter Jr.
No.
I can't wait till this one gets announced. It's hilarious.
Well, my dad just said they're gonna trade him. No one wants him.
I can't wait to see who gets picked here.
Oh God, come on. Have we not learned that LeBron's a terrible GM?
Yeah, it's like Michael Jordan being a terrible GM. Here we go.
With the 8th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Colin Sexton from the University of Alabama.
He's good. You should like Colin Sexton. He's a good guy.
I'm sure he's a great person. Look at his mom's not even that hot. Like, how he's scouting this, dude? I mean, come on.
He didn't pass the mom test.
Check out
the mom test. He does not pass the mom test. Oh, he's a good defender. He's 6'2" and doesn't have Chris Paul's level of tenacity. I will say this. Intangible-wise, I'm going to talk myself into this pick. Intangible-wise, Colin Sexton has the grit and the reported insane level of competitive drive that maybe he has a chance, but I just don't see it.
In terms of men,
I gotta tweet the guy that I follow on Twitter about the draft and let him know that I called it.
I think he's got like a really good mentality, like a good kind of aggression to his game.
Oh, absolutely.
Like he never gives up and stuff. Like that time Alabama had only 3 players on the court. They just, do you remember that game?
Yeah, and he was killing it though.
Yeah, and he almost, did he win it for them? He just all by himself.
Or almost did, I think.
Yeah, he had like 40 or something like that.
Yeah, that game was crazy. I've never seen anything like that game. He's so fast, and
who knows? I mean, excellent transition. Like that wasn't even. I've done that. Like it's not that impressive. The friggin' just throw it up and hope it goes in while you get fouled. Like, come on, man. Chauncey's player comparisons are stupid.
Wait, what was it? What was the comparison?
Eric Bledsoe. If he gets to Eric Bledsoe, I'll be okay with it.
Yeah, that's solid.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. 7th pick, yeah, whatever, or 8th pick, whatever it is. Recruit LeBron James. Yeah, like Colin Sexton's opinion matters to LeBron James.
Yeah.
Look at his parents getting so excited about how rich they are now.
Who are the Knicks gonna take?
Who do the Knicks? What pick do they have? Knicks next?
They're next. They're on the clock.
Oh well, I mean they're gonna take Michael Porter Jr. because they're stupid. Terrible front office.
Yeah, they have a horrible medical staff or whatever too.
Is what's his face still there? President Jackson?
I don't think so. Is he?
No.
They got rid of him.
I'd like to see them take Kevin Knox. That's who. The one
I like him.
The one draft.net guy that I like where he's slotted. That's not a bad pick.
That would be a bad pick. I don't like him.
That would be a good pick. I like him because he's really young, and Kentucky players always underperform at Kentucky. Like Anthony Davis underperformed.
Devin
Booker, like, oh god, that Porzingis image makes me sad.
Yeah. Fizdale, love him.
Oh wow, okay, yeah.
Take that.
Yeah. All right, cool. I don't like how it's like everyone's like in there touching it, like they're in like a really weird porn. Spike Lee. You can always judge a Knicks pick by if Spike Lee likes it, it's a bad pick. He hated the Porzingis pick. Now I bet he like calls him every day.
I need to drink more beer at these podcasts. This is like pure entertainment.
I stopped and got 6-pounders. I'm like, I'm doing this draft right. Like if my pick was up first, I'd be like, I'm taking a Kogi. Here we go. Whoops. I'd be messaging later. Everybody, oh please, no, that's not my real pick. I'm sorry. Just my sleeper guy, man. I didn't have a later pick. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, he's got to be feeling pretty pissed off right now, I think.
I don't like how this ESPN guy just said, if memory serves, like he doesn't have a tablet in front of him that he could look at.
Kevin Knox looks like a kind of created player in NBA 2K.
I don't even know what Kevin Knox looks like.
It's a default player setting that.
I gotta be honest, man. I like that, like the like flat top thing with like the little dome that he's got going on in like his first image on Google. When I was a little kid, my best friend was black, and the first haircut that I remember going to, I went in and I cried because they couldn't give me my black friend's haircut because they're like, you're white, you can't do that. Like it doesn't work that way. And the lady had to explain to me that hair doesn't work that way.
The Knicks are booing. The Knicks fans are booing the pick.
They booed KP. That means it's a good pick. All right. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna give it away. I'm gonna go to the bathroom though.
Yeah. This kid's so sad. They're zooming in on his face.
Amazing. That must mean it's coming up. Be quiet, Chauncey. Chauncey's such a good analyst. Ugh. The delay is so bad. This is a stream I pay for. Hang on, there we go.
With the 9th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Kevin Knox from the University of Kentucky.
Damn, Michael Porter Jr. is going to be pissed off.
I think he's going to go to the Clippers.
Let's look at these kids playing.
This is now guaranteed that Kevin Knox is going to have an all-star NBA career.
Didn't they do this when Porzingis got picked?
Has anyone looked into what his mom looked like?
Oh my god.
Does he pass the mum test?
He passes the Calipari test. That's all that matters. Who are these random little kids? Like, are these like Make-A-Wish kids or something? No offense, that's a really cool charity, but like, what?
There's his mum, Jeremiah. What's your thought? What's your scout? What's your profile on him? Given that's what his mum looks like.
Terminally thick. He looks Asian compared to the rest of his family, right?
I don't know.
Oh, weird guy. The milkman was Asian. He's gonna be the Tiger Woods of the NBA. Get ready.
He is good. I like Kevin Knox.
Oh, did you guys watch anything about the PGA or anything? Does anybody give a shit about golf?
Nah.
Me neither. No. But my buddy won $1,200 on a bet that that guy that won would win. He bet it on one of those like Las Vegas sites that are legal now, and he won $1,200.
Sweet. He
don't know shit about golf. That's the funny part. He's like, I heard some guy in my office talking about it, so I just went on there, put $100 on him.
Before the last season started, I got odds on Ben Simmons getting 5 triple doubles on the season, and it was like 250 to 1, and I nearly put like £5 on it. And
I would have bet on that.
Well, exactly. And then he got something like 11 triple doubles, and I was so pissed off.
Did you get doubled up every time he goes over that by 2? Probably not.
No, but it was, yeah, I never do sports betting, but that was like the first time I was going to do it. And I still didn't even spend like £5 British, which is like, I don't know how much it is in dollars, but
$10 in US.
Yeah, and it's like, and that would have earned me like £1,250 or something. That would have been mental.
The guy that runs the Win the Draft site that I posted, I gave him our link, and he said he doesn't have time to do it because he's like trying to build this site up and make it like a real thing, but he's gonna show it to a couple of his draft Twitter guys that might be interested in playing with us if we have some openings this off season.
Oh, cool. Who is it that runs Win the Draft?
The Win the Draft Twitter is who I was messaging because I was having problems figuring out the site.
Okay. Yeah, I did check it out before the draft day, but yeah.
I can't believe Maverick.
His name is Michael.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like a normal name, right? It's like just weird. Like you think of him as like some like guy who just like runs the site, but it's only been up for 2 years. He's like really in the infancy. He's running it off of like WordPress or something.
Whoever the Sixers pick, it's going to be someone who can shoot threes.
Michael Bridges.
Bridges, yeah.
Mikal Bridges, you think they're going to take him?
Yeah,
that'd be great pick.
They should.
Brian Colangelo. Who's
quote resigned quote.
I could not believe that shit.
He's so shit.
No, I mean he's a good GM, but you know what I would do if I was Philadelphia? I'd be like, how much money do you want? And the mystery character in the shadows would be like, what do you mean? And they'd be like, Sam Hinkie, how much money do you want?
That'd be like a Game of Zones episode.
That should have been one. If it was still, I think it ended before that news broke, though.
No, yeah, they did have Brian Colangelo. They did.
I have this Game of Thrones app. I'm gonna delete it because I don't understand it and I suck at it. All right, so who's available still? Miles Bridges, the Bridges brothers.
Shai Gilgeous.
Who's Jerome Robinson?
I keep hearing his name, but
why is he 13?
I think he's not great.
I don't even think he's on my freaking Win the Draft thing.
He's not for me.
Jeremiah.
La, 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 la. Oh, okay. Why are you watching the Arab version of this? What was that title?
James has slaughtered the Raptors in 4 battles.
Oh, fuck, never mind. We've seen it. I recommend everybody check out that Game of Zones, though, because
Game of Zones is good. I like it.
it's amazing. It's got to be Michael Bridges, surely. Why is he? What's he looking at?
Is that his girlfriend? Ah, she's pretty.
If that's his mum, does she pass?
Oh, if that's his mom, you draft him first. You trade DeAndre Ayton for him right now.
That can't be his mum, surely.
Look at these random old guys just laughing around him like.
Here we go.
With the 10th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, 76ers select Mikal Bridges from Villanova University.
Love it.
Yeah, that is. Oh my God, the sixth
perfect pick.
Where does he find a spot? I don't know, man.
He's Robert Covington, but better.
No, he's not. He's not as athletic as Robert Covington. He's not as advanced as Robert Covington was.
He shoots better.
He's better in every way.
Oh man, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Way more dependable than Robert Covington. But he's, he won't be as good at defense, but he's an amazing defender.
For Walt, when you listen to this, remember, as excited as we are about these rookies, they tend to always not contribute in their rookie year unless they're on a shit team. Or if they're on a really, really good team like the Warriors and they play like 8 minutes a game and they look really good during the games. So when we're deciding our ratings, remember, let's hedge low and then raise them up so we don't have to lower a bunch of dudes and waste a bunch of time.
Yeah, but we should have done the opposite this year.
Yeah, right. There was a lot of good guys.
Kuzma.
Mitchell sucked. In D5, obviously, not in real life. But...
Oh, I imagine I'd have been above Houston in the standings had he been raised a little earlier. But I mean, like, let's be honest. I thought he was that good. I found a website that was doing analytics and stuff called Ice Cream for Men. It is now defunct. However, they had Zach Collins and Donovan Mitchell as the only Hall of Fame caliber prospects in last year's draft. And so I was sitting there at my draft slot, and I was like, I already liked Donovan Mitchell. I thought he was great. And I'm like, I always like going for freshmen that are younger and have better chance of develop. I'm like, you know what? Like, Hall of Fame, advanced, the guy that wrote it seemed really legit. Like, he convinced me. I'm like, you know what? My primary site that I go to for draft knowledge, I was like, okay, like, it all checks out. I'm drafting him. And then, like, man, was that a magical rookie season or what?
Jeremiah, that is his mom.
Oh, yes. Yes. No. Trade DeAndre Ayton all day.
That is insane. How is that his mom?
I'm drafting Mikal Bridges. I'm going to trade up Karl Anthony Towns.
Damn, she's hot.
Right? How old is she? 5 years older than him? She looks younger than the lady interviewing him.
Yeah. Where do we think?
I don't like that his mother's like hovering over him while he's doing it. She gonna be the female LeVar Ball? Oh, they're gonna ask her a question. Yep, LeVar Ball all over again.
Part of family, it's amazing. Go Sixers!
You say that you get choked up every time you see him running out of the locker room.
I hope they trade him. I'll be right back.
Where is Villanova? Is that in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect pick. Perfect fit as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Sixers again. Oh, they're so good now. Oh, is this
Billy King?
Billy King is in the house.
Hey guys.
Hey, welcome back,
What's
man.
good?
I heard you were having a draft day podcast.
Yeah, good to have you here.
Have you guys talked about how Michael Porter Jr. hasn't been taken yet?
Yes.
Jeremiah hates him.
All right, guys. What's up? Josh. Is that Billy?
Yeah.
Billy, how's it going, man?
It's going good. How are you doing, Jeremiah?
Aren't you mad that George Gervin didn't take over for your team? Because he's doing really good with the Spurs.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I actually recommended a guy that would have been really good, but you went with who you decided to go with.
George Gervin?
No, Elton Brand, right?
Oh, Elton Brand's fine. Like Elton Brand, who does he manage again?
The Jazz.
Oh, yeah. What's he gonna do with that team? I mean, it's trash. Like, look at what he gave him.
Yeah, it's a pretty shitty team.
Jason Tatum pick though.
Yeah, I mean, I was forced into that one though.
Yeah, man. Imagine, like, I definitely should have taken Tatum this time last year, shouldn't I? Because I would have been so much happier. I actually asked Elton Brand if he would do Ingram for Tatum, but he told me to go fuck myself. No, what did he say? He was basically like, hell no. And I thought, steady there.
I mean, that's a solid foundation. As long as he says no to that, I mean, he'll be all right.
My dead body, he said.
Over my dead body.
And if you want me to think about trading Jason Tatum, you have to add more players to that deal. Straight up. Wouldn't do it. Damn.
For who?
Ingram.
Oh yeah. I don't like Ingram that much. I didn't like Ingram when you drafted him.
That's because you're a bad person.
I think Ingram can be good. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think he's like second coming of Durant kind of thing everyone was pegging him as.
Did you see how much I bigged him up the other day? He's better than Giannis.
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah.
It looks like the Cavs are getting Kemba Walker.
Porter is slipping pretty far.
Good. I told you he would. Everyone said he was going 7th. Wow. NBA draft keeps crashing because everyone's getting on here saying he's dumb. Oh, they're actually updating it as it goes, I think.
So what does everyone think of the Trae Young pick?
Terrible.
Terrible.
Hate it.
Terrible.
Hate it.
Yeah, I thought it was like pretty stupid.
Hey, it's the Magic, man. What do you think? Ah, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
With the 11th pick in the 2018 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from Hamilton, Canada.
That means they're trading Kemba?
I think so. There was rumors that the Cavs might trade for Kemba.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't like that trade. I don't really think that means LeBron stays. That'd be an interesting team with him and Love. It'd be kind of defensively challenged, but they'd still make the playoffs.
Yeah.
There's always surprises in the draft, isn't there? I didn't think Shea would get picked this time.
Really?
I mean, I like him, but I didn't think he would.
Ooh.
I think the Cavs should have took him.
Oh, we didn't.
Gilgis just got traded.
Oh, yeah? What's the deal?
Yeah, to the Clippers.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
For who?
It doesn't. Waj didn't say yet.
Maybe both their picks. Who knows? Nah, that'd be funny.
That'd be horrible.
Maybe Lou Williams and no, that's too good of a deal for them. Who's Clippers have on the team? Harrell. They're gonna trade Harrell and the 13th pick.
Not my Montrezl Harrell.
That'd be good.
No, because Harrell plays the same position of the guy that they supposedly like, which is Robert Williams.
Okay.
I would definitely rather have Harrell than Robert Williams.
As would I.
Okay.
So
what do you think of like Sexton, Jeremiah? I really like Sexton. I thought he was like the best point guard.
I think you're dumb. I don't like that pick at all. I think that I can count two players that I would have rather had than him at that point. Three. I would have rather had, in order, J.R. Smith, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Miles Bridges rather than and Kevin Knox, so four, than Colin Sexton.
Yeah,
I like Sexton better than all those guys.
I don't like him more than J.R. Smith. That you can make arguments over the other guys that I mentioned, but I think J.R. Smith, I could out argue on him. I think I could convince you. You weren't here for my glowing endorsement of him earlier. Man, he's Zara Smith would be. Here's why you picked Zara Smith, Billy. I'm gonna just recap it for everyone who was skipping ahead in the chat to the draft. If LeBron stays or leaves, J.R. Smith is good. Here's why. Immediately, he's good on defense. He's athletic enough. He fills a need in the Cavs rotation, which is literally just needs to be more athletic because you can't have a bunch of Kyle Korvers and Chetty Osmonds running around and think you're going to win NBA basketball. You can't do that. That's why he's useful immediately. Long term, he has Westbrook athleticism at a younger age and produced better than Westbrook did. He's not a Westbrook level prospect in terms of point guards. However, as a slasher, I think he could be just as good. That is an all-star caliber prospect, and the team that reaches on him will be the team that wins this draft.
Who are we even talking about? I can't even remember.
J.R. Smith versus Colin Smith.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Everybody's really high on Zaire Smith.
Is it Zaire? That's a way cooler way to say it.
It's not?
It might be.
He wasn't really that good.
You're from Britain. You're supposed to be able to say English better than us. Oh, you're from Australia. So, yeah, you're trash English like we are. Never mind. When did you move to Great Britain? Was it as an adult?
Yeah, when I was 16.
Oh, okay. So you just call everybody cunt, and that's how it goes.
I watched Zaire Smith twice, and he sucked both times.
I'm telling you, he's got. Oh, I mean,
Big 12 blows.
Zaire.
It's overrated.
Zaire.
I like Zaire. That's way cooler though.
I mean, I'm just pronouncing.
You ever watch Joe Dirt where he's like, "My name's Joe Dirte." Say it more. You don't know what? If you want to know American history, or at least culture, Ian, you'll just watch Joe Dirt. Just download it on whatever your torrent thing is.
Interesting. We have that in Australia. What do you call porter? Good eye.
Ew.
Porter. Good eye.
That's Eric Banner, if you know him.
Miles Bridges taken by the Clips.
Oh, dude.
No, they're going to Charlotte. He's going to Charlotte though.
Oh, okay. For Gilgeous.
It was 12 in a couple seconds or something like that for 11.
Oh, how many seconds does Clips have?
30 seconds or something?
No idea.
30 of them?
On my stream, anyway. 30 seconds.
So would anyone be taking Michael Porter Jr. right now?
I'm not taking him until it's after the 20s, and even then I might not take him, depending on who's available.
The 2018 NBA Draft, the LA Clippers select Miles Bridges from Michigan State University.
I like Miles Bridges.
Yeah, I like him too. I'm actually surprised he fell this far.
Last year, when I was scouting players, I did a lot of comparison between him and Josh Jackson, and I thought Josh Jackson was better, but not by tons, not by loads.
Oh, versus Miles Bridges before he decided to go back.
Yeah.
His girlfriend's hot.
That's his mom.
He just made out with his mom because he got drafted.
They do crazy things.
His favorite cartoon was SpongeBob. That's important.
He's gonna bust.
He has a tattoo of Flint, Michigan on his back. That's hardcore.
That's where Kuzma's from.
Can't believe Detroit didn't take him. Who are these kids? They just let him up there? Oh, I'm little. Get an autograph.
Ooh, I don't like the next pick.
I'm really surprised that Michael Porter.
Quit looking at turn Twitter off.
I watched on post notifications.
Jared, turn it off. Put your phone down. But you're on your phone, so don't do that.
Nah,
but,
I'll turn his notification off.
Yeah, turn his notifications off. You're cheating. I just have slightly faster TV than he does. Oh, big news from me. Oh, that's a cool dunk. Big news from me. I'm moving.
Where are you moving?
Down the road, but like I'm moving out like by myself.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, that's good.
So next podcast, Dad won't be in the background yelling.
That's actually a shame. He's added extra spice to the podcast.
Are you actually by yourself, or are you like getting a roommate or something?
No, I'm by myself. That
sucks.
I signed the lease on the apartment.
Oh, that's cool, man.
I'm gonna buy a dope beanbag couch. Whoever wants to bring drugs can. I don't do drugs because I work at a place that drug tests. But like, if you want to bring them over, I just want to be like around the gangster shit that happens.
Drug tested by your employer.
Yeah,
Welcome to America.
Welcome to America. I mean, I actually work in a factory where you don't want people operating heavy machinery while they're on drugs. So like, kind of a different thing. Like my buddy Rob, he works for Progressive at the corporate location. He's a programmer and does like all their major push out updates and stuff for them. And like, they don't drug test at all. They're like, we don't care if you're on Adderall as long as our updates go out on time. Like, we don't give a fuck. Like, if you have to do fucking meth, do it. I don't care. Just make it so people don't call us so much. Oh man.
I've been doing some programming in my job now, BK.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just got a new job. I started Monday.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Nice. Wait.
What are you doing?
It's like an environmental consulting job for like wetlands in Charlotte.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That sounds cool.
No, I'm sorry because like he's gonna say, yeah, don't do this, and then Trump will come there personally and be like, yeah, we're doing this.
Well, what we do is like we kind of like go to like a site and see if there are wetlands and mark the boundaries of it by like testing the soil, and then the people know that they can't build there.
Oh, good call, man.
I hate that it's like some lame like justification based on the soil content as opposed to like what actually just looks like a goddamn wetland. No, seriously, like, all right, we have a baseball minor league.
Well, like most wetlands, you know, the water is just like 1 or 2 inches below the ground, so you can't tell. But it like has all the plants that like what you would think of a wetland. It's like the same thing. You just can't see it.
Yeah,
but it's like still super important.
Hey, it's
absolutely, I agree. I do think it's ridiculous that they, there's a minor league baseball stadium that they built about 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago. Around me, and there's a spot in their front thing. It's like a huge mall parking lot, right? And there's just like this random like puddle of water, and that they have roads around it and shit. Like nothing can get there, nothing can get out without getting run over, right? And it was because that was considered a wetlands. They couldn't they had to build like 30 feet back from it. It was freaking. It's kind of silly because it was so small.
They could have just like paid money to like build on top of that. So like you can buy like wetland credits, kind of like carbon credits, where like people have like wetland farms where they'll take like regular land and like turn it into a wetland, like 10 acres of it, and then you can like buy that for $40,000 and then build on 10 acres of wetland somewhere else.
That is, I did not know that. That's really kind of that's a loophole that shouldn't exist.
I don't think it's like really that much of a so like the wetland farm you purchase has to be like within like it has to be in the same watershed that you're in, and so like it kind of doesn't really matter.
If you're on like the Chesapeake watershed, you could theoretically do that all over the place. Like if you're up in like Maryland or something.
Can we turn this into a wetlands podcast instead, please? I want to talk about swamps.
Wow, the Clippers fans are confused.
It's horrible.
So what about like Marvin Bagley? Is he like just totally screwed now that he's like gone to Sacramento?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Well, who's their coach? Who did they even get as a coach?
I don't even know. Who is their coach?
It's me.
Memphis coach?
Oh yeah, Dave Yoga.
Oh, they just hired Jay. Or no, never mind. That was Memphis.
Dave Yoger? Yeah, it's Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him.
LA Clippers select Jerome Robinson from Boston College.
When is Romeo Langford gonna go?
Who?
That's next year, right?
That was the best reaction ever. Oh, Jeremiah, you're the star of this podcast, man.
I love Romeo Langford.
I always thought I was.
He's gonna be so good.
I like him. I don't think he's gonna be amazing though.
I really like Jaren Jackson Jr. too.
Yes. Yep. I think my top 4 goes Ayton. Or it could be interchangeable between Doncic, Jackson, and Bamba.
Why are you so enthralled with the consensus, Ian?
I don't really like Bamba that much, but like I do like, Luka and JJJ. Trae Young was like a crazy pick that high though. Like I just like don't understand. Like the Magic are shit. I mean the fucking Hawks are just
Atlanta,
like so stupid. Yeah. They like I just don't. They could have had like they're just so dumb.
And they're gonna move Schroeder too now, probably.
Are they though? Because he has a big contract extension coming up, doesn't he?
He's requested a trade, hasn't he? I'm pretty sure he's requested a trade.
The rumor was that his market isn't very good right now. They don't like his attitude and some other random stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
he's only making $15 million. Like he's good enough to make that. Trade J.R. Smith for him, Cleveland. Do it.
So I thought Lonnie Walker would have been taken by now.
He's garbage.
I can't believe this tankathon thing you have showing up as Aaron Holiday at 16. That's insane. Do you like him?
He's okay. I'm not high on him that much. No, Aaron Holiday. I just don't. It doesn't have.
What is happening with Michael Porter Jr.? Oh, his back broke. That's what's happening with him. Come on. Sorry, I'm like overhearing the TV behind me. I'm like, Jesus, come on! Like he broke his back and his hip is my grandpa's hip. Like, come on.
I really like Michael Porter Jr., but like, I mean, teams like saw him work out or like didn't see him work out, and like they got to know more than us at this point. So,
I'm not betting my GMness on. Like, he is who was that player? He's like a tall guy from Baylor that everyone thought was going top 5, and then he got picked by Oklahoma City that one year, and at like 28 or something.
Perry Jones.
No, Perry Jones. Yeah, Perry Jones. That was him.
Yeah,
that's who Michael.
I don't know.
I'd take Porter at this point. Like roll the dice. It's mid first round.
Yeah. I would have taken Jonte Porter in the top 10.
I liked him.
Me too. I'm mad he went back. He had better draft stock. His brother should have went back, and then Jonte should have came in.
The thing is, like, Michael Porter Jr., his ceiling is supposed to be like Kevin Durant or something. But if you look at the Texas highlights of Kevin Durant in 2006 and 7, he is just far and away miles better than Michael Porter.
Michael Porter has no half-court creation abilities. All of his points that he got in high school outside of the 66 three-pointers was transition offense. He's bigger and faster and stronger than most high school players. He's going to get a ton of transition offense. So, like, anyone can score in transition. Like, if all of your offense is in transition, it's not a good prospect.
He had his, like, good-looking moments, though. Like, you could really see where, like, if he could become more consistent with, like, his handling and being able to like he is just so big and fast that
Sure, and the athleticism
at like
gives him
15
upside.
or 16. Like, I mean, I don't know. I guess you could take Zaire Smith, right? But
he's better. He's better. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I would.
Billy, did you do the win the draft thing? I posted on the forums. I don't know if you saw it or not.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you can't do it now, but win the draft is like this website that you make your big board and then they grade it as the years go on. And
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. And they did it last year, and then I saw it on Twitter, and so I signed up for it. I think Jared's doing one. Whoever else saw it is doing that decided to do it is doing one. But like it shows you if you beat the consensus, if you beat the actual NBA draft, like and they put you up there. And then the hope is that if you keep beating it as a random dickhead laying on your couch, that like someone will take notice, like, wow, this guy keeps beating the consensus. Maybe we'll hire this guy.
You get hired as a basketball analyst. Yeah, I mean,
as an analyst or even as
need to get like a blog and like start a podcast or something and do that. And then after like 5 years, I like could see that.
Yeah, they're like, oh wow, this guy had Donovan Mitchell ranked number 6, which is what I had him at last year. So I felt like I got a steal. And it's like, oh, why did he have him at 6? Oh, because I just keep I look at the stats and I think I keep looking at these stats and like I was telling Ian and the other guys earlier that I don't even know what some of these guys look like. Like I look at the stats and I'm like, what does a good prospect stats look like for their position? And I keep
stats are the worst thing for college players to look at, though.
Is it though? I mean, I feel like there's things that hint to productive NBA players, right?
Sure, hint, yeah, but like
for example, free throw percentage is a good indication of future 3-point percentage outcomes. Statistically, like back like 90, like not 90 years, but like 10 years, like you look at that, and the players who shot the best from the free throw line have the best 3-point shooting thing. Oh, who's that chick?
Dante DiVincenzo.
Oh, Billy, you're the girl. Billy, you missed out on my new hot take on best way to scout prospects. How hot is their mom?
Ooh.
Then again, what does Ben Simmons' mom look like?
Isn't like LeBron James' mom like really ugly though?
I don't know.
She's like really like weird looking.
Oh wow, his mom is. She thick.
Yeah, she kind of sucks.
She looks freaky though. LeBron James didn't Delonte West boner though. That's pretty dope.
That is yeah. Come on,
wow.
Ben.
I'm not happy about that pick.
What? Oh, okay.
With the 14th pick in the 2018 NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select Michael Porter Jr.
Finally.
That's an okay slot for him though.
That's not bad.
About that, yeah. I mean, I'll admit I have him at 16, but whatever. Just because things don't go exactly the way I plan them doesn't mean that it's not good.
They need a small forward, right? So if he pans out, that'll be good.
Yeah,
he's gonna go much higher in the Dynasty 5 draft, right? Someone's gonna take a shot on him 6 to 10, I think.
Yeah.
All right,
Philly.
So free trade offer to anybody out there, depending on where if he goes after where I'm picking, then whoa. Maybe I don't pick him, but whoever gets Jared Smith, I'll offer you not a king's ransom, but like the guy who works for the king's ransom.
I'm trying to get him myself.
Who said that?
Me, Jared.
Oh, you're getting beat up. I'm gonna find you.
He's 9 on my win the draft board.
He's number 3 for me.
Dynasty?
3.
Yeah.
What his mom looks like.
I don't even know what his mom looks like. I didn't know. I didn't scout that yet.
You know what like before the player. You don't know what.
Eric Smith has a dad in a wheelchair, man. Like, what does that tell you? I don't know.
If Jeremiah ever succeeds
He's
in
not
this
Kevin
win the
Durant.
stuff,
Oh,
where he
God.
gets brought in as a consultant, dude is gonna come in with a bunch of pictures of players' moms. That's what's gonna happen, huh? And we're like, "What's your secret?" And he's gonna be like, "Here it is, portfolio of people's moms. Look at the thickness on her. Okay, her son is the #1 pick."
Listen, I know this guy has better projectables than Anthony Davis, but look at this random point guards in the 3rd round's mom. She had him when she was 6.
We should definitely turn this podcast back into a wetlands one. I think we're a lot more productive.
Oh yeah, like you had some nerds tuning in, like, oh wow, this is really interesting. Ian's gonna save this on YouTube as NBA draft / environmental politics coverage. Perfect.
Those are some quality wetlands. I think
do you want to talk about the dangers of motorboats instead of the airboats that they have in Florida?
All day, mate. All day.
Dude, those regular motorboats, they keep cutting up them manatees, and then manatees are like, ah, shit, we can't do anything about this. We're manatees. What do? You know? Oh, those are good wetlands, man. Are you trying to look up the word manatees? Okay. Also known as dugongs, also known as the Pokemon called Dugong was based off of these, which was stupid because it was an ice type and it was from Florida. But whatever, what do I know about animals except all of them? Be right back.
Well, finally, Michael Porter Jr. has been taken.
Yeah.
That's like when Justice Winslow kept falling. And you're just like, when's it going to happen? And finally it does. But yeah, I think in D5, it'd be interesting. Who's going to take him?
Philly, I think. Maybe Philly at 9. If he falls that far.
Yeah. Like, what's the highest he could go? Maybe OKC will take him and then trade Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, he said he did want to trade Harrison.
Yeah. 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 Everybody uses the real NBA draft as a reference, really, don't they? So we're nearly down to where my pick will be at 15. There's still some good players. I'm glad that haven't been taken.
Congratulations on making the playoffs, Ian.
Yeah, it's about time. Thank you. My team sucked, though. I got swept.
No, that's okay.
Did you see, Billy, that Kevin Durant went to Charlotte?
No, I did not.
Yeah. Ugh.
It's going to be a painful few years.
I'm back. Question for you. What's that message say? Click on it.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, click on that. I keep trying to click on it because every time I get a message in Dynasty, I'm super excited about it.
All the way back here, it's some dunk fixes, right? That Walt sent me.
God, Walt, what are you doing? Ruining the draft podcast.
Got to wait until after the playoffs.
All right, so I look at it like this. LeBron leaves. Cavs tickets get way cheaper. Mm-hmm. That's a fact. Like the nosebleeds were $35 to who did we play? The Kings or something? When I went to see him, I'd never seen LeBron James play in person before. Wow. If LeBron is the guy that goes over to Europe next season for some reason, Ian, go see him. It's really impressive. It's really cool.
New York, Washington. It's not going to be very exciting.
You see that little kid with the beard? Oh my God, that's hilarious. So, what do you think of World Cup so far?
See, Argentina just got their ass.
Argentina sucks. Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh man, I'm really butthurt Iran's losing.
Dude, I thought Germany, Germany got fucked in Spain. I think Spain should have been better too.
Yeah.
Russia should be doing better versus that poll. Spain, I guess, is doing.
But we should have won by more.
UK or Australia? Oh, Australia didn't win.
I do follow Australia.
Sorry. How do you like Sweden at the top of that group? Mexico, Germany, and South Korea. I don't think that's going to last.
No, they got a good team, Sweden.
Do they?
Few good players, yeah. But I don't.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes to Hornets. Wow, they a lot, man.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a bad pick.
I
don't like it.
Let me remember what my opinion on him is. I like him.
Where did I have him? I had him at 25 on my board.
It's 42 for me.
We have another trade to an.
Ooh.
The Charlotte Hornets trade the draft rights today. Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick, to the.
Oh yeah, we knew about that.
Yeah, they're mad late with it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I had Troy Brown at where is he at? 14.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I wish I could change my win the draft thing based on where the guys went.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't realize they just selected.
Like Marvin Bagley, 30th.
No, I hadn't second, but I probably moved him down.
I saw yours yesterday.
Yeah. I wanted to change some
you
more
honestly
things.
probably should have posted that because everybody else is gonna see that and be like, oh, I can get some. New Orleans might draft your guy, and you might be able to trade up for him. He might try to get that 29th off you. Here's the thing: with New Orleans pisses me off, right? Brian Scalabrine, you fucking asshole. All right, so
Dude, I love him. He's one of my favorite GMs.
Mine too. But let me tell you why he pisses me off. Right? All right, I want you to go. Everyone, scroll to the roster page and go look at New Orleans.
Yeah.
He has 13 picks or 13.
Oh yeah.
13 players. 2 of them are coming off, so he has 12 or 11 guys under contract next year, right?
Mm-hmm.
He has 678 draft picks this year. He literally cannot have that many people. I was like, yo, dude, let me get a few random seconds and let me get your 26th and that 34th second round pick. Because you literally can't pick that many dudes. I just have a sleeper guy I want to pick in the 34th pick. It'll be another guy that probably doesn't get drafted that I just want to take and have rights to. And he's just sitting there like, nah. And I'm like, oh, Brian, you idiot. You're so dumb. This is so bad for you. Why won't you do it? I gave you Juwan Evans in the mid-season. I actually like Juwan Evans. I think he's going to be good for the Clippers next year.
Yeah, I like him too. I drafted him in 720, but then I traded him.
So let me ask you. He's a really good trade bait because he had really good stats in college. Ian, what do you think about the amount of random leagues that D5 produces?
Really? What do you mean?
I'm in a couple.
There's 2 that were failed. That they're just oh, we're doing this, and then they didn't really start up. Billy, are you still doing the other one?
What?
You're still doing the other sim league?
No.
No, but you started that one, didn't you?
Yeah.
You're not doing D720 anymore?
No.
Ah, no way, man.
No,
What?
I'm just trolling. Yeah, I'm still doing
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like,
So was it really that stressful being like involved in two, or like you just have a lot of shit going on in your personal life? You just kind of want to focus on one.
Yeah, I'm just like too fucking busy, like even for 720, and like I don't even like post sims on time a lot of the time. I'm just too fucking busy.
You know, you'd still be in D5 if you didn't decide to be a commissioner.
Yeah, I like deciding what happens. Dude, Ian just has like a bunch, like, you know, he's a little slow to change. And I just like have all these
Ooh.
ideas that I want to implement. And so then I just decided I wanted to do it.
Hey,
Cool.
I would sometimes say that outside of the U.S. government, being slow to change isn't the worst thing on the planet.
No, yeah, I mean, Ian is like by far like the best commissioner of any league that I've like ever seen. And I'm like a really bad commissioner, but I just wanted like restricted free agency and like protect picks and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, why not? This like can't be that hard, but it's like really hard.
Like, cause I know like Ian met like a super hot British chick. He married her and stuff. But it's like he's got a life, and it sucks for him. But I mean, like me, I just focus on basketball. It's dope.
What?
Like I think Ian said before that like his number one hobby is D5.
Yeah.
And like I don't have that much time for my league, and it's like not as good because of it.
Oh no, I have
Look at
30.
my desktop, guys. It's just all D5 shortcuts.
Wow.
There's no computer. It's just these are my.
The number one shortcut is that recycle bin for my critiques. I have 38 notifications on Facebook. What did I say? Oh, everyone just likes everything I said. That's cool. That's a good one.
38.
Another trade.
Usually they're mad.
What's the trade, Jared?
I don't want to spoil it yet because it's someone who
don't
gets drafted
spoil it,
next.
'cause I'm not looking.
Yeah, it's interesting though.
Is this saying that DeAndre Ayton is going to back up Dradger and Bender? I don't think so.
Oh,
That'd
Dad.
be the worst thing I've ever heard.
Hold
on. Okay, guys. I'm going to seize this moment and go to bed because it is 2:15 in the morning here.
Oh right.
I've got work and a lot of drinking to do tomorrow, so I'll leave the podcast going, but I'll mute my microphone and I'll turn the stream off actually, and let you guys take it over. But yeah, it should just keep recording. I don't know if I can transfer ownership of the thing, you know. Infinity.
Why are they saying wow? I'm mad.
He's getting moved.
Dynasty 5 is no longer presenting. I'll show you.
Who shall I put in charge? Jeremiah, do you want to?
Oh, am I in charge?
There you go. I've shared control, so you can stop. Do you have the option to stop the broadcast now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, well, do that when
no, that's the option to leave. I don't know. No, it won't give me the option.
Mikal Bridges just got traded.
Wow.
Who did get traded?
I called that.
Mikal Bridges for Zaire Smith and Miami Heat's 21st or something like that.
Oh my goodness! I told you. Yes.
Wow.
Smith to Philadelphia.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's interesting.
Terrible idea by Phoenix. They should have kept him.
Yeah. Booker, Smith, and Ayton would have been nasty.
Ayton not that good. They needed Ayton. They needed Smith to cover up for Ayton.
Hey, okay, guys. So you can't stop the podcast.
I can leave. How do you? Camera not detected. No, I cannot.
It should be down the bottom in the middle.
No, I've done this before. I actually have it on my YouTube channel still for my Google account.
Okay.
I had someone make fun of me about it.
Okay, well, I'll just I'll leave it going. Maybe what I'll do now is I'll stop. Should I stop the broadcast? I don't know. So you guys
Stop
can.
the broadcast. I mean, it's lottery's gone.
Yeah.
Wait till you hear about the trade that just happened.
Well, tell me now.
Zaire Smith got traded for Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, I know.
And Miami Heat 2021 first.
Yeah.
And then we can all just sit in here and bullshit.
Okay. Well,
because you gotta go to bed. I know you're an adult, and it's like, what is it? 1 a.m. there.
2 a.m.
Wow.
I'll stop the broadcast, but you guys keep going if you want. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, guys. See you later.
All right, man. Have a good night, man.
See ya.
It's a good broadcast.